All right, this is day 2 of working on my game by myself because it's my game and there's no one else here working on it with me. All right, okay.
The lights have to be cool.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta make sure I'm in the camera.
All right, looks good.
Come on, bro. Okay, I'm in the camera.
Okay.
All right, so we gotta write down the falling down guy.
Yeah. Do we want
put that
him?
at the top.
Do we want him?
Let's put him in the main game section.
But he should follow you around each world.
Yeah.
Falling down. Every time you interact with him, he slowly starts to fall and screams.
Yeah.
We should make his like internal conflict the fact that he
Can't.
balance all the things in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't balance all things in his life, and each world you start to see him develop. Okay.
Don't type as fast as me.
You don't have fingers, bro.
Okay, so let's work on your boss fight.
Well, I said we get the whole game.
The whole game down, then do the details?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the next world?
Well, we gotta finish up Swamp World. Tower 2.
Tower 2.
Max Pro Max. And so I talked to him. What we're gonna do for his is the melody for the actual part isn't that bad, but it's about locking in on it and staying consistent for a long time. So it's a long fight, but it's pretty simple, and you have to stay consistent and focused.
Okay. His internal conflict is consistency. And he... So, like, the rhythm section is easy but punishing, and we could have the dialogue. We have to start calling him out on, like, you're not doing this, man.
Yeah, so I'm sharing this document with Corbin right now.
Options. You call him out on not doing his dream. Like, I think that's all we need to write for Tower 2.
Yeah, Tower 3, Lucius.
I had an idea for this earlier in the car.
Okay.
You know how, so Luke likes crazy noise stuff? We could have it the beginning of the boss fight. He's literally just slamming his hand down on a piano, making like shitty ass noises, but it's the same thing. And then as you start to talk to him and convince him of his internal conflict of like, man, I don't know, like for example,
we're gonna have to talk to Luke.
Yeah,
for that.
For like a random example, if it was like his confidence, we could, whenever we start saying something like you need to believe in yourself, suddenly that slam becomes a little bit more rhythmic, and then we go, hey man, like you can do this. Suddenly a little melody starts playing until the very end of the boss fight when it's literally a beautiful song on piano.
Yeah, that's great.
So starts out just slamming a piano randomly, but as he gains confidence, and that'll also make the boss fight get harder and harder as you go. Starts playing beautiful music.
Tower 4.
What's your internal conflict?
So I was thinking, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be playing the guitar, but I'm staring down at the ground, right? And basically what I'm saying is, like, why are you here? Like, nothing's getting done. Like, there's no point right now. I'm just, like, and you're basically, like, the goal is to get me to look up and realize there's so much more than what I'm focusing on right now. I'm just staring at my guitar, and I'm pissed. And
then when you look up, you start absolutely shredding.
When I look up, I start absolutely shredding, and I want the background to turn into something beautiful, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just focused on the wrong things.
Okay.
All right. And then Final Door.
Final Door is the show.
Final Door is the show. It's not even a fight. It's just an experience. And so if you do the bad ending, and you just kind of leave us alone and let us do what we need to do, or make us feel a little better in the moment, I'm imagining like there's a group of people near the stage, and they're all just kind of upset.
Ending where you just become friends. The music is bland and melancholy.
I don't want there to be music, because I kind of want a quote to happen where it's like, without hardship there can't be music. Without silence there can't be music.
I don't know about without silence.
I don't know, that sounds kind of fucking deep.
Yeah, but it's not.
Okay. Without hardship there can't be music. Or something along those lines.
I was thinking we do the one version of Run 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 where it's electronic if you just become friends, and then the studio version of Run 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 if you.
Okay.
Because I think there should still be music. Because the
We
people
should do after story if it's a good ending.
Yeah, because there's people that are gonna play this game and not realize it that you're supposed to pick the hard things, and they should still have fun.
Yeah.
Like, we shouldn't take away the show from them just because they picked the wrong options.
Okay, that's fine.
Anywhere you just become friends.
But can we, like, at the end of that song, if they stay for the whole thing, like, have, like, an awkward silence and they'll just kind of leave?
Yeah.
But, like, if it's the good ending, because I want people to know when they're making the wrong decision.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good ending where you convinced everyone to face hardship.
After story plays. And shit's hype. Basically, shit's hype.
Okay. Next world.
Okay.
We have, so right now we have, what, 3 more worlds to do? Final boss world?
2 more and then final boss.
Okay, so we know we want reflection world, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where the player will reflect on
Mirror
themselves.
That should be the one before the final area, though.
Agreed. So we need 1 more area.
No, we need 2 more. Because church is the same as hub. Like.
So I'm talking, we need 1 more and then reflection and then. Or should we have 2 more?
I want reflection to lead into the final room. I don't want the entire world to the final.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What are more areas of stress and hardship?
I mean, we could do Boudreaux.
I don't know. It's too on the nose.
Or we could do like a class. Or we could do like
college.
What if we had a world where you just have to go through, like, you start out the world and you're like living with like a fake family. Like, you in the first world, you go to elementary school, into an elementary school, and you fight against like something, and then next
so
world
just, like,
happens.
Childhood.
Like, and it'll go all the way up to
at
college.
The end of Swamp World. Let's have like a flashbang type thing, and then you're just there.
Yeah. And
that's like the halfway point. That's your in Orlando type thing.
And then it'll be a flashbang after the show, and then it'll say World 2.
Yeah.
childhood or something.
Yeah, World 2 childhood. Okay, that's fucking sick.
And almost we could show through this world, like we could make it like you get to a boss that's really hard in high school, and then there's like a little button on the side that's like, this boss will get much easier if you just take opioids. like something crazy. Like,
yeah, I don't know about opioids.
I know, but like, you know what I mean? Like we could make it show like the point of this world is like
you can skip the bosses.
Yeah.
You can skip the bosses, and every time you do, because Blair Conger's gonna have red hair. Your hair might turn a little red or something like that to signify that you're becoming him.
Or you just hear like a scream, and then you don't realize it till the end of the game that it's him.
Yeah, we could play like a noise that. Yeah, that's perfect.
Another 4 bosses.
Yeah. Elementary, middle, high
But
school.
like we don't have to do like actual each thing of school. We can have one boss that's dedicated to school, one boss that's like dedicated to the first death in your life, one
family,
one boss that's like your first relationship in life, one boss like
Okay, so let's do
like just childhood things.
School, death. Let's make death.
Yeah.
School, death, love, and let's do like family struggles. Just make it dad, but like not our dad, but his name is Dad.
Yeah. So we'll have like school, love, death, and family.
School. Every time you miss something, every time you miss a note,
your GPA goes down.
Either GPA goes down, and like you like more notes start piling up on it, kind of thing, to show like, you know, something like that. And then love.
What if you like see Blair Conger here going like in before you into each boss, and right as you walk in, you see him losing to them, and then going on to the next boss.
Except, let's say he just walks by. Like, because Grayson didn't.
Yeah.
Like, and I was thinking love. Genuinely, like, the first, like, 10 seconds of the boss fight should be completely dark. It's like you're navigating that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
But, like, what I'm saying is we could have, like, the Blair Conger character. Whenever you go up to fight one of these bosses, the second you walk in the door, you see him just, like, get hit and then leave.
Get hit once and leave.
Yeah. And then, so you'll beat that boss, go try to catch him. He's already losing at the next guy, until at the very end he's just like a shell.
Yeah.
And then he goes
like,
to the cage.
You could have just waited and I could have helped you.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Okay. That's perfect.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with school. But we shouldn't call it school.
I mean, we just call it school boss for now, and then we can come up with a name later. What are they? I don't know.
School boss can just be something we come back to. I need to think on that.
Yeah.
I have a good idea for what I want to do with love.
Okay.
Genuinely a guy who's a heart. He is a heart. He's like, he goes from like fucking beautiful to grotesque to like mysterious. Like he changes appearance throughout the fight.
Yeah.
To signify different things. And then
But we have to connect it to childhood too. So like we want it to seem like a first love kind of thing.
Exactly. And then I kind of want it to turn into like a betrayal kind of thing. Like he becomes more and more grotesque because like, man, love sucks sometimes, especially when it's your first time and you don't know how to do it.
Mm-hmm. To etc. Meant to show your first love can be hard. You know what we could do? Oh, that's what our dialogue options could be. We go in as soon as Blair Congor walks in, and we're doing the rhythm game, and we see that he's doing the dialogue at first. And then when we see him give up, it's the things that we're saying to him to not die to his boss. So, like, let's say we walk in this room, we see Congor getting his ass beat, but he doesn't, he's not even doing anything about it, he's just taking it. So suddenly we jump in front, we're doing the rhythm game, and then we start picking dialogue options like, Grayson, get up. I know that first love can be hard. I know that this can happen, but you have to push through, and stuff like that.
And he's just like, okay, yeah, that's perfect.
But he never responds. He always, after you beat the boss, just ends up walking away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be cool. Shield him while options that him. I think that's a good idea. What do you think?
I agree. Alright, death will be death. I kind of want a scripted death here. Like a scripted, you're down, and it's like, no matter what you choose, you can't stop death from happening. You can't make death have a resolve, because death is death.
Uh-huh.
You're getting your shit beat, and you start talking to, like, yourself, kind of, or, like, you start having inner dialogue. Dog deity steps in.
Yeah, I figured
like,
that's what it was.
I'm gone, and I'm not going to come back, and it's not about... You can't fight death. You just have to accept it, and it's something that's going to happen. But I'll always love you, and I'll always remember you, stuff like that.
Yeah. You shield.
You poo.
You shield Grayson. Oh shit, Congor. As long as possible. Before he walks away. Then get your ass beat. And have an inner dialogue about how death is inescapable.
And there is no resolve. Death is the resolve.
And that death is the resolve. But right before you die, Dog Deity.
Maybe we should almost like make the option that makes it seem like you can bring Dog Deity back. Because like some kind of thing back. Like maybe throughout the fight you can summon things that you've lost, and then it's all futile, and then Dog Deity. Because not everyone's gonna know Dog Deity or Dead Dog.
Well, when Dog Deity dies here, we could have like a. Like, this is when we could really start hinting in the fact that this is all real stuff, and we don't call it Dog Deity this time. We say, Zoe, like,
yeah,
I miss you, but I know that you died a long time ago. You were the best dog a kid could have. And then that will be the person, that will be the big change in, like, the person playing the game. They're like, oh, wait, this isn't about, like, fighting bosses. This is, like, we're in someone's head, you know?
Yeah. I was thinking something similar, except like it poses the option of like you can get it back. You can get it back, and it's always
I would say
doesn't work, and you don't win the fight. You don't get to progress until you accept it.
I would say that would almost hit even harder if we did it in like an Undertale-esque way, where like you can just so happen to press on the mirror and it says despite everything is still you. We could have an area that you can go to in the game, or if you go back to where Dog Deity was, now it's just a grave with Zoe's name on it, and then when you press it, it says revive, and then when you press revive, it says but nothing happened, or this, or something like that.
Revive or accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if you press revive, nothing happens. Or if you press revive, it says you truly haven't learned your lesson, or something like that.
Yeah.
Dog Deity, Zoe.
So Dog Deity steps in.
Childhood dog steps in and dies, saving you. They say,
yeah, this shit's gonna hit.
Yeah, I agree. They say, I don't know. We can leave it there for now, because then we'll figure out the actual dialogue when we get really in depth into it.
Write down the grave thing, and then let's go watch Clan Ad.
You were.
I want to go to sleep at like 10.
Childhood dog I could ask for, showing that this is not. This is actually a dimension in your head.
Not literally, though.
Yeah. Later you can visit her grave and are given the option to revive. If you choose this, nothing happens.
Maybe at revive, I could just say, like, I never left.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. That was a good little short writing session.